Allison Harris is first on Fox 4 at Dallas Police Headquarters. And Allison, there was another brief scare there today, but it was, again, a false alarm.
Natalie, tensions are high in Dallas. They are high here at Dallas Police Headquarters. There was just a scare that is a false alarm. There was a man standing on the roof of the apartment complex across the street here taking a selfie. Officers did not know that. People started pointing up to him on the rooftop, and officers started moving in with guns drawn. They asked people to get down. They moved a lot of people inside Dallas Police Headquarters, specifically families and children. They then gave the all clear that it was indeed someone just taking a selfie, but it gives you an idea of just how tense the situation is here. We are learning more tonight about the shooting from Police Chief David Brown. He said in an interview with CNN today that suspect Micah Johnson's military training influenced how he carried out that attack. He told CNN it is clear that the Army veteran described as a loner had been planning this attack for some time to kill white officers, asking specifically for a black negotiator during that shootout. Dallas Police Chief David Brown told CNN what happened Thursday night. The peaceful protest, meant to be contained to Belo Garden, took a spontaneous turn. People started marching. Officers were forced to change their plans. Brown says it was then that suspect Micah Johnson, already downtown, driving in a black Tahoe and intent on killing white officers, seized an even better vantage point for his attack, perched on the second floor of El Centro College, aiming his rifle below.
Once he was in a high perched position, officers did not know where the shots was coming from.
Those shots killed 5 Dallas police and DART officers. Police found where the bullets were coming from and started negotiating with Johnson. Negotiations would last 2 hours with a racial request.
Asking for a black negotiator didn't make sense to us. It didn't matter to us, and it shouldn't make sense to anyone because that didn't lead to any type of peaceful resolution.
Johnson's demeanor made matters worse.
Lying to us, playing games, laughing at us, singing, asking how many did he get and that he wanted to kill some more and that there were bombs there, so there was no progress on the negotiation.
Fearing that Johnson would charge police at any moment and knowing that getting a sniper shot would expose officers, Brown asked his men and women to get creative. He says they came up with the idea to put a pound of C4 on the bomb robot and detonate it to take Johnson out, a tactic never before used in law enforcement.
And I approved it, and I'll do it again if presented with the same circumstances.
Brown hesitantly confirmed that Johnson wrote the letters RB repeatedly in blood on a wall, information Brown did not want getting out, but someone leaked. Friday, investigators found a journal and bomb-making materials at Johnson's Mesquite home.
It was large enough to have devastating effects throughout our city.
Brown describes Johnson as a rambling killer who thought what he was doing was right, a trained Army vet who believed he was going to make law enforcement pay for punishing people of color. Brown believes Johnson had been planning the attack for some time, but the deaths in Minnesota and Louisiana sparked his delusion.
To fast track his plans and saw the protest in Dallas as an opportunity to begin wreaking havoc on our officers.
To the Lord.
And at this memorial tonight, you can see the damage and the hurt that police say Johnson caused. Police are going through his laptop, going through his smartphone, trying to figure out who he had been communicating with before this attack, and also trying to see what those letters written in blood, RB, might mean. Police still have not ruled out whether anyone else was involved in this attack. Natalie?
Yeah, Allison, in that interview, Chief Brown mentioned that the people who were detained and arrested during the protest, what exactly did he have to say about them?
Listen, I want to let you know
Well, he admitted that there were 3 people that were detained during all of the chaos because they were carrying guns. Here's what he said about that. He said, from our vantage point, people wearing guns, bulletproof vests, and gas masks at protests, while there are people who are killing police, will be suspect until we rule them out. And that is what happened on Thursday night. Police arrested 3 different people. Today, Chief Brown said that 2 of those people were released and cleared. 1 person did not have the right carry permit and was arrested for gun charges unrelated to that shooting. But again, he said he stands by the fact that they did detain people who were carrying guns because at that time they were not sure who was responsible for the shooting, and said anyone who's carrying guns while someone's trying to kill police officers will remain suspect until they can rule them and clear them out. Natalie.
Okay, Allison Harris reporting live tonight. Thank you.